Today we're doing another 3 deliveries for delivered, scheduled perfectly. Let's go pick them up. But before we head out, the 3 restaurants are Core Life, Krispy Kreme, and Jet's Pizza. All of which are pretty big restaurants around here. Pick up orders from them pretty often. So let's go and make it happen. One of the things that I haven't talked about is earnings, which is, of course, one of the main reasons why we do this, right? In addition to helping people out. Two of the bigger companies are Delivered and Deliver That. They're very different companies. Delivered is a company that is very structured, and the pay normally varies from $20-$25 per delivery to over $100, depending on how much customers tip. Whereas Deliver That is basically a standard commission fee, $7 to $11, mileage, adjustments for time, and a pool tip pool, where they basically gather all the data. They split it evenly between all the different drivers for the period and give you $22 to $27 per tip. So you're limited with Deliver That. You can only make so much. From what I see is that there are people who I guess don't do easy cater deliveries, and they have separate or independent people who they deliver for, and so they get a little bit more. But today, as an example, all 3 deliveries are with Delivered. They're scheduled perfectly from 9 o'clock to 2 p.m. So I'll be done by 2 p.m. and I'll be making about $110. Now, what's important is the amount of work that goes into those $110. $110 might not seem like a lot, but if you're, quickly and efficiently working, you can, get every delivery done 30, 35, 40 minutes. If you're working efficiently and have a good rapport with the restaurant, when they see you, they have the order ready to go and whatnot. But just wanted to give you guys a little bit of feedback, because I know you guys are probably thinking, well, how much do you get paid? There's orders that they give you for one customer, one delivery, that's going to take you 30 minutes. With the tip combined, you're making $170, $150 for 45 minutes of work. And so there is money to be made. Now, I do hear a lot of people saying, well, I don't get a lot of orders, or I get $20, $22 orders, especially those new drivers. If you're working for a company like Delivered, especially, they are very observant. And so they basically look at everything. They look at your work ethic, how many orders you do, are you on time, are you friendly, do you have any issues? And what I'm trying to say here is, the more deliveries that you do, taking those small orders and taking a lot of them and continuously being there. And even though they say you can decline every order if you want to show your work ethic. You can't start and just expect them to give you a $200 order. That's not the way it works. So if you continuously do those small orders like I did when I first started, I would get $20, $25 orders, and I thought, okay, that's not a lot of money, but from the YouTube reviews that I see, people are making a lot of money, $100 for 30 minutes of work. And so, but I kind of put one and one together, and I said, wait a minute, it looks like you have to build rapport with them. They're very observant. If you start taking all these different orders, they see that, and then they go, okay, let's put this guy on an elite or an emerald program, club, whatever you want to call it, and let's start giving him $100 orders. And so for me, the past 6 months, I've continuously seen growth. Delivered is very good about not sending you very far away, at least in my region. Every now and then I'll get an order that's pretty far away, but those I'll decline. But for the most part, they usually send me 5-10 miles tops. 10 miles is going a lot. They usually send me 5 to 6, 7 miles. Okay, so the weirdest thing just happened. Wow, that was weird. Okay, so I check into the restaurant. I have a good, like I said, I have a good rapport with the people that work here. Pick up from here. This is probably the biggest catering restaurant that there is out there. Anyway, I walk in there. Hey, how's it going? Here's the order number, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, hey, we actually don't have that order. Which, I've been doing this a really long time, never happens. Even if it's canceled, they'll tell you, hey, you know, our records show that it's actually canceled. This time around, the guy goes, yeah, he goes, I don't see it in the system, and I don't see it as pending or canceled or anything. So I called Delivered. Delivered says, okay, let's contact Easy Cater. Easy Cater gets on the line with Delivered. Delivered then calls me back and says, we don't know what's going on. It might be canceled. We don't know what's going on, basically, but mark the order as delivered. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to mark it as delivered and move on to the next order. Pretty unfortunate. I really don't know what happened, because the restaurant said if it had been canceled, it would show us canceled in their system. But, you know, I'm sure Delivered and Easy Cater will figure that part of it out. We do have another order coming up here, which is order number 2. And it is a drive, so we're going to have to drive all the way out there. So let's go pick it up. Order number 2. We are. So I was going to say, sometimes you don't need the catering bags, because companies or restaurants will give you big bags, 1 or 2 big bags to carry. But when you're having orders like this where you have individual pizza boxes, you need them for a couple of reasons. The most important is to keep the food warm while you get to the restaurant, even if it's a 10-minute drive. But also, you want to make sure to keep everything in one spot versus having it roll around your trunk. So let's be on our way. Order number 2 in the books. Now we just need to go and wait for the second or the third order. All right, so we're done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for this customer. Order number 3 is not till 1:20, 1:30, which is 2 hours away. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and get a nice exercise in, go out for a good run, come back, take a shower, grab a bite, and then go over to order number 3. Krispy Kreme coming in with order number 3 of the day. We're a few minutes early. We're gonna finish off the day strong. Let's go. Oh my goodness. This is the second time today that this has happened. I've got delivered on the line just to make sure. But this is the second time that I show up to the restaurant. They do not have the order ready. Great. I just didn't want there to be misunderstandings or I get in trouble or anything like that. Okay. 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 And they said to take a picture of like the inside. I guess they were asking me to do that to confirm that I was at the restaurant. Yeah. As you guys saw, second time that this happened today. This time around, I spoke to the delivery company twice just to make sure that I was in the clear, because they were asking me to mark the order as delivered when I didn't get the order or deliver it. I just didn't want there to be any miscommunication. My relationship with the company is absolutely amazing, and I do not want to compromise that. But I got two people on the line with delivered. They both said it could be that another delivery company took over these for some reason, something to do with Easy Cater, which is the main hub. And so there was that confusion there, but got them on the line twice. Order was marked as delivered, but they were canceled. Kind of bummed out because, again, I really enjoy going to the customer, developing those relationships with them, setting up the food, and showing you guys the end setup, right? Which is what it's all about, whether it's something that I do or whether it's something that the customer specifically does. Strange Thursday. We are going to go on about our day. Held quality here in my area is past 150. It's actually 152. So plans for running was actually canceled. I didn't actually end up going like I told you guys I would. So we're gonna go and work some more. Kind of bummed out, to be honest with you. I like the fact that I have more time now, but I don't like the feeling of not working for my money. Thank you so much for watching. See you with the next one.